So what kind of crisis have you lived through in your life? As a healthcare worker, we'll talk about COVID as probably being the most significant pandemic crisis that you'll live through in our lifetime. So for me, I worked as an emergency department tech at New Hanover Regional Medical Center. I had been working there for 4 years. I had also been accepted to nursing school at Cape Fear Community College. And I found out in 2020 that we were going to go down on a lockdown. We didn't know for how long. We didn't know what to expect. As we watched the news from around the world, we saw as the virus spread and how it affected communities, countries, families, how many people were losing their lives, and how hard the nurses and healthcare workers were working during that time. I think about the Spanish flu pandemic grave at Oakdale Cemetery, the oldest historic cemetery in Wilmington, and think about the population Wilmington was at that time and how many people lost their lives then. And I thought about, I even did the math, how many people are we going to lose? What is our population? What is it going to be like working every day during this crisis? I got in my car on that first day of the lockdown, turned down Carolina Beach, and saw no cars, no businesses open, nobody walking, nobody anywhere. It was just me driving in my car towards the hospital, not knowing what was going to happen. So for months and months, we started seeing more and more people come in. I swabbed thousands and thousands and thousands of noses. I saw people very, very, very sick. High temperatures, 103. I saw people needing breathing treatments, needing oxygen, put into negative pressure rooms. We had to don cappers and spacesuits to go in and out of these rooms to take care of these people. And they were all alone. They had no family. They had nobody that they knew. And they were scared for their lives. And there was only us with them. I remember using an iPad so that somebody could talk to their family. And they didn't have anybody else's hand to hold but mine. And I just wanted to stay there with them because I just didn't want them to die alone. And that would be the worst thing, to just be all alone. And I had to stay away from my family because I didn't want to bring the virus to them. I didn't see my grandmother for a couple of years. I didn't see my new niece that was born during the lockdown, and I stayed away from her for a whole year. I didn't see her as a baby. But I knew every day I came home, stripped the scrubs off, put them right in the washing machine, left my shoes outside the front door, thinking I was keeping everyone safe, basically. Who keeps us safe? Who takes care of the healthcare workers? And every day we go to work, there's another crisis. There's another patient to take care of. There's another person that's needing us. And we have to remember, we have to take care of us in order to take care of other people. So in the next slide, we're going to talk about being resilient, self-care, and coping mechanisms. And I really thank you guys for watching my video.